Got them bitches.
Yeah. All right. Y'all want to do this Joe Budden podcast? They were kind of getting on Ish for not. Flip was getting on Ish for not engaging. Pretty much engaging with Adam22.
Flip just trying to get the heat off him.
You think so?
Yeah.
They got a lot going on with
Flip
Flip
one of
over
them situations.
Because him and Joe and Flip just had a strong conversation, they said, too, right?
They did.
Yeah.
So what was that about?
Conversation. That's
had a real strong
That's a hilarious way of wording it.
Pull this up first, this Reddit clip of Flip not going in on Ish, but, you know. Going in, whatever, having a conversation. Whatever they do.
Affirm.
But long story short, like, it just kind of raised the question of, like, how do you judge who to respond to, kind of? That was kind of what...
In podcasting?
In podcasting, yeah.
I kind of agree.
We all
with
got our
what,
different approaches.
I kind of agree with what Ish said, though.
Yeah.
But I run this. Oh shit! Is it muted? No, it's not. I got it right here.
It's on the screen.
Not really understanding because most of y'all are pussy.
Who y'all?
Y'all.
I don't know y'all.
Adam is shooting at you for months. You take the high road.
Facts.
Is taking the high road being a pussy though?
No. Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so wait. So wait, because I'm triggered right now.
It's not pussy.
So how?
You pussy.
It's pussy for y'all because y'all niggas do anything for content.
You think I'm a pussy?
There you go. Got you. Here
You think I'm a pussy?
It's not the truth.
Yeah, y'all pussy.
You just got drowned.
You let a man shoot at you.
I'm gonna revisit that.
Hold on. Let me finish. You let a man shoot at you. You on a big broadcast with a voice that people want to hear from you. You letting this Caucasian, no disrespect to my Caucasian brothers, man, keep playing around with you. He's going around with different people, throwing your name and stuff, and you have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. So sometimes we look forward to hear what Ish has to say. You could do it classy.
Sometimes
you could do
we
it
look
in
forward.
Ish style, but we want to hear you say something.
But classy isn't.
No, you're ignoring. This is what I. Well, let me
don't
speak.
mansplain for Ish.
Let me speak for me. Let me
Don't
speak.
mansplain.
Let me speak
Let
for
your
me.
Newark brothers talk.
Let me speak for me.
I don't care if you flare your nostrils,
Hold
nigga.
up, nigga.
We getting at you, nigga.
I'm waiting for him to finish. I don't want to cut him
I'm gonna
off.
speak for me, and I appreciate that. I'm learning. You're leading by example. Great leader. I want to hear what you have to say when it comes to that. When somebody's playing with you, and keep playing and keep poking. I want to hear from my brother, and I stand with you. Go.
First of all, you don't give me permission to go. Secondly, I'm the person that don't pick and choose. So if I'm a pick
That's
and
a shot again.
I would love to speak.
True.
I'm the person that don't pick and choose. So if one dude take a shot at me and I respond, I'm not gonna go mute when another nigga take a shot at me. So I see us pick and choose who we choose to respond to, and I think that's pussy. So if one nigga that we know get busy shoot at me and I don't say nothing, I'm not gonna go over here and fuck with the mice that's shooting at me and go ape shit on a mouse. So it's niggas up here that have taken shots at you and you cowered a little bit, but other niggas took shots at you and you jumped up here on your Queen's flip, take my shirt off, rah shit.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Some
so if I'm
niggas
not gonna
put their socks on.
Let me
finish.
You see the problem is I'm not finished. I'm gonna fry you up.
When you
Don't
got
interrupt
dressed,
me.
you put on those socks. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what he's saying.
So what I'm saying is, if I'm gonna address one person, I'm gonna address them all. If I'm not gonna address any, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just do that.
Got it. You done? Here's the problem. You picking and choosing now. You see, everybody, your friend that for years also protects relationships, nigga. If you're not going to tell him that, don't tell me that. I came in here with relationships.
I think he was shooting at me too.
Stop. Hold on.
I was shooting at Joe.
He was shooting at me.
Let me finish.
I addressed you
Let me
because you
finish,
addressed me.
sir. Karen, let me.
So, yeah.
I lost I don't know what I lost watching that, but I lost something.
Retention, nigga.
But overall, I don't know what's going on. I saw a video about Danny. Shout out to Stop, you know what I'm saying? But he was
Puerto
just,
Rican brother.
he made a video about, like, you know, Flip and Joe have contract arguments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that whole thing. I don't know what's going on with it. I think Flip sees the value in himself, and Joe's playing with that. You get what I mean? So it's like, of course, Flip is automatically going to feel played and disrespected and want to have a conversation in the hallway. And that's how things end up, you know.
And you think that's transferring over to him? So like,
what's that got to do with this
yeah,
guy?
I was about to say. I was like, you think that some of that hateful energy is just like is spilling over into Ish or Ice? I forgot who the fuck we talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, as far as like Ish responding, I mean, who the fuck cares? Y'all care about when Ish? Y'all care when Ish
think the bigger conversation is: do you think you should? Do you think you pick and choose? Should you pick and choose or respond to everybody, or not respond at all?
Yeah, pick and choose.
You should definitely pick and choose, nigga.
But that's pussy though. That's
It
what-
depends on
not.
how you picking and choosing. If you pick a person to pick on because they're weaker than you, that's pussy. But if you pick and choose like actual logic, there's certain battles that you're just gonna waste your time getting into because like nigga, he has no merit.
Yeah.
He's just purely hating. I might not respond to that shit because it's nothing there.
But by
You're gonna
way
lose
of
trying to respond.
by way of not saying anything to the person who's above, then aren't you then picking on someone who's below? Then if
by
you're
way
responding,
of not saying
so
something.
yeah. So if I'm not calling it pick and choose because I'm not going at the mice, but the person I'm going at becomes the mice or the mouse when I decide to avoid the person up top. You see what I'm
Can
saying?
we give names in context of Ish?
Because
Well-
they're mainly talking about Adam22. So
Yeah, Adam22's been going at Ish, but they're also talking about Cameron because Ish Flip didn't go in on Cameron when Cameron was going in on Flip, because when Cameron was going in on Mel.
yeah, right.
So Cam was
right.
going in on Mel, but Flip always goes in on people and shit like that. And then Cam also said some shit about Flip, and Flip responded, but it was real light. It wasn't nothing crazy. And then apparently, I think Flip was wearing his socks. That's why he was like, "You wearing this nigga socks and shit like
Yeah,
that or whatever."
yeah, yeah.
So
it's hard to talk shit when you wearing a man's socks.
he was saying that you shoot at everybody, but you're not shooting at Cam the same way you shoot at everybody. So I think that's pussy in comparison to me not saying anything at all to anybody.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about the why. You can pick and choose, but if you picking and choosing based off who's stronger and weaker than you, that's pussy.
Yeah.
If you picking and choosing worthy battles, that sounds
Then
like a
that's good.
strategic person.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Because
yeah.
nobody like you're a child
which
if you
is pretty
shoot
much
at
what Joe
everything.
does.
You're a
Yeah.
child if you shoot at
Shooting
everything.
at
Yeah.
everybody, it's like, yeah, you
Act
need to
shoots at
grow up.
everything. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, Act pretty much shoots at everything.
Except us.
Not everything.
Not everything, but like
Yeah.
he whores himself out for like nothing. You know, as far as like his
Yeah.
It
conversation.
does seem like a
Yeah.
low
And
entry.
it's
yeah.
It does seem like a low entry, like barrier to entry.
Yeah.
And it's just
Like you got to lose some inches of height to get in some of these battles, and at
Yeah.
that point, it's like nigga, you're no longer standing tall.
Nigga,
The
you're
only
losing.
problem with Ish's argument is that his stance doesn't do well in podcasting. You're on a platform where you speak, so you're supposed to address things or say something at some point.
Yeah,
Especially
That's
if you
the
had-
only that's the only drawback from what he said. You know what I'm saying? If he's just talking about some real nigga shit or whatever, then he got a point. But if you're talking about podcasting and having a verbal, discussion or saying your take on something, then it becomes now you're not allowing us to further the convo or even have some fun with this or whatever.
I'm
That's what I'm
not. I
saying.
can't. It depends because it's like it all depends on like how much he care about it. Like if Adam says something to him and he genuinely doesn't feel any inclination to say anything, then why say anything?
I mean, I
You
feel
get
it.
what I'm saying? Like
feel
if
it.
that's the case, because that's what I'm kind of getting from like his just whole mood about it. It's like he doesn't really care about it. As far as like Flip not saying nothing to Cam, it's really not even his problem. That's between him and Mel. So it's like, what is he supposed to say as
Cam
far as
said some
like?
shit about Flip. They had some shit where Cam was going in on Flip.
But and Flip went back a little bit too, right?
He didn't really go back though. He just talked about it. Was like he wrote a poetry. The people say he wrote a poem. He was like, "It's not me, it's you." Like he kept saying shit. See, I went and did this. He told the backstory, and then at the end of the backstory, he'd be like, "It's not me, it's you." Like he was doing like a piece of
spoken
content about it,
word.
like a
Right,
spoken
right,
word about
right.
it. But he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It was just like,
But it's
all
like
right.
He was
hey,
kind of
he
avoiding
responded. I mean,
competition.
He
it's a
responded.
by making it
response.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a response by
Trying to.
default. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But
it ain't what his response is normally. But I
Yeah.
guess that comes by way of respect for who you talking to. So, I mean, it's sides to it all.
it all depends. I mean, sometimes not responding is just as loud as like
Responding.
what you would have done
What you would have said?
responding.
Yeah. that's
Honestly,
so-
you know what? For next week, do y'all remember the Adam22 appearance at No Jumper? I mean, not No Jumper.
Yeah.
I'm about to say he up there every day, right?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Adam22 and JBP.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Do y'all remember who won that debate? Did Adam win?
The most recent one?
That's what Adam
Are you
thought.
talking about the one that was on Amped or?
Oh, that one a long time ago.
Not the one on years ago
Oh.
when they were in like Park's basement.
Yeah. People said Adam was trying to stand on, but I don't remember.
Adam
seemed to-
always says he wins.
Adam always
let's
says he
say
wins,
that,
yeah.
but for sure.
I think he seemed a little
they
flustered.
feel like they got him. I feel like they might have.
None
got
of
him.
us remember. I think we need to watch that and do a history lesson because that's really where the beef starts.
It
But
is.
just based on my memory, I'm thinking Joe.
I don't remember, honestly.
I'm thinking.
I think
Joe.
I
he won.
remember being annoyed because I felt like the argument was going in circles.
It was for a minute.
So I don't remember anybody that won because I just felt like niggas was just saying shit.
But it's usually Joe that's spinning the pendulum on the circulation of the argument. So,
But on that one, Ish was like really front line in that argument.
Yeah, he
they
was.
were both
They were
doing
both.
it, but like Ish was pretty. active in that debate as well.
I remember
that.
feeling like Adam had like points he was standing on that felt good until they kept circulating the argument, and then they got to a point where it was like, nah, they got him.
It's like you say a word so many times, the word sounds weird now.
Yeah,
like,
but like you said, we got to go
philosophy.
back and listen to it. But that's my recollection of it, of my feeling.
Yeah, we got to go back, but I don't know. At
I
the
could be
same,
wrong.
huh?
I said I could be wrong. We got to go back, like you said.
Yeah, I think I might go back and watch that shit.
You got to respond though. It's like, especially with the stripe that's on him as a broadcaster in general. It's like you don't really have too many opinions on shit.
They don't give a fuck. They're in the best position. They're on the Joe Budden podcast. Like, the numbers are going to be there. The crew is going to be there. Like, you don't have to. They don't have to engage with anybody.
They don't.
Joe doesn't have to, but I mean, Joe will. You know what I'm saying? But like, they really don't have to do any of that shit.
Yeah. Whoever their characters become is part of the lore in general. They good.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're the riders of their own destinies.
Like in their mind, they're satisfied with just satisfying the
immediate fan group.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've never once like been like never stayed up late at night prepared to hear what Ish is gonna say in response to somebody else.
That's
saying.
true, but I'm
like,
also
that's never
not
been
like-
I've never done that with nobody actually though.
I have, nigga. For sure.
Now you probably have. You just don't.
just can't think about it.
I was just waiting up at night. Like maybe I was trying to see
I'm
what
not waiting
Kanye
about
was
night,
gonna do.
like,
Fuck
but,
his
like,
more.
but yeah, it's like sarcasm. But I'm waiting, nigga. I was waiting for academics to get back. So depending on what happens in the world, I'm waiting to hear what
How
Star
are they
got
gonna
to
respond
say.
to Cat Williams? Like,
Yeah, I'm waiting for
okay.
Star,
You know, like the shit, but-
like Charlemagne back in the day. Not anymore, but like, yeah, there's people I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would be checking academics page every day like that. And then when I
refreshing
did,
this nigga feed.
I'm like, this nigga needs I need to see that live,
Start
nigga.
cooking,
Yeah.
nigga.
Nigga, a lot of things are falling apart right now while you in Cancun or whatever the fuck you
And
at
was the
with your
wait
girl.
well worth it?
It was. I thought it was great. I was satisfied, nigga. I was like, fuck these niggas in the chat too. Fuck it. You
rocket
like,
launchers, grenades, claymores.
That
love
nigga
it.
just blew
AJ
himself
saw
up.
fireworks and
Yeah, I loved it, man.
smelled gasoline.
That's funny as shit.
Goodness
All right,
gracious.
so let's get into these office hours.